let's see, I put my order back in 1st of September sometime, and 3 weeks later I got my build, and then by November I had it.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. I
Yes.
actually know somebody else that had ordered a Bronco, although I think they waited a little bit longer to put their order in, but they just
Mhm.
got it 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. No, I did a story a couple weeks ago. Ford still hasn't delivered. There's 21 sitting at the plant they haven't delivered.
Right. I think they've put a pause on pre-orders at the moment for 2022, right?
They have, and it won't be till I think August is when the 23 orders will open up. But yeah, no, that thing's been a mess, just all across the board. And at some point, you blame COVID and you go, okay, well, the pandemic just screwed up everything. But at some point, you shut down orders.
Mhm.
And Ford had like this weird boner about, oh, we got to keep taking in orders. We just got to keep taking in orders. And they had at one time 190 some thousand orders. And, I think last year they built 34,000. So, there's people that were day 1, 2 to 10 are going to get 23s, man. And I
Yeah.
watched a little bit of y'all show where you were talking about that, it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. I mean, if it was just Bronco, you'd be like, okay, they just can't get it, but it's across the board. All manufacturers are having problems. So I try to give them some slack, but keep watching my videos and help fund my channel.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, no, it was all smiles getting the thing, but my biggest problem was my dealership tried to F me over when I placed the order. So from the get-go, obviously being an auto journalist, like I knew the games they were going to play, not to the extent now that they're playing them, because who would have thought a year later they're still upcharging these things. But so my biggest thing was I ordered this, emailed the salesman and said, hey, I'll pay MSRP because I just know it's the hottest thing right now. I'm going to have to pay that. And obviously slowly people started getting them. Dealerships started getting greedy. Here's another 5,000, 10,000. And mine, I was tracking it. I had friends at the manufacturing plant take pictures and video of this thing actually being put together. It was really cool. And not the photos that like a lot of people are getting at the end. Like I have video of them assembling my truck, and I'm getting excited. And a buddy of mine goes, hey man, did your deal and your Bronco fall through? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, the local Ford dealership has it on their website for sale. Now I knew it came in I knew it came in the night of, and I did a video of walking around it in its, shipping form, and we're all excited, and I'm enthusiastic. Like I have to be objective with these things, but I do love this silly vehicle. So we were all, and it's the Bronco more than anything is there's been so much hype about trying to get the fucking things, man. I mean, like it's, people are pulling their hairs out. There was something the other day that some lady said that I baked a kid faster than Ford could get me my Bronco. And I was like, it made me giggle. I was like, Christ, man, that kid will be through high school by the time she probably gets her Bronco. But yeah, so the next day, my salesman's like, look, I can't be there the next day. He's like, but I'll be there that Saturday. I was like, cool. I've waited how many months it was. I was like, I can wait another day. And yeah, so they cleaned it up, which I asked them not to. I said, inspect it, but don't clean anything up. I kind of wanted to do that for my channel, taking all the bags and stuff off. And it's in their showroom, and they've got an $80,000 price tag on it. And now mine retailed at $54,000. And so I had a friend call up there, and they offered it to her on the spot. They were willing to sell her this Bronco that I special ordered. And so that's where my real adventure with this thing begins. So it was literally, so I was doing a Nissan live stream that night. It was a Friday night. And I'm about to go on air, and you guys, we use the same software. You know what it's like. You're preparing, you're getting ready, and you check your phone, and you're like, what? And so I'm quickly like trying to get on the phone. What's going on? So I had a friend call, and she said, look, man, I have cash. And they're like, come get it. We'll put a sold sign on it. And you talk about steaming. Like I'm trying to do, be composed. We're doing a live show. And the whole time, and my wife's like, look, your audience will understand. Shut it down. We'll go up there right now. We'll handle this. And I said, no, I don't. It's a better story for me covering this thing is if they really, I don't want it to be sold, but if they sold it out from under me, that's a month's worth of stories for me to talk about. But I ended up going up there. They tried to hit me for $2,500 over MSRP. And I was like, look, I have the emails where you guys said you wouldn't do this to me. They backed off that. Then there's a whole bunch of BS about, oh, well, if you don't bring a trade, it's $1,500 over MSRP. If you don't use our if you don't use our financing, it's $1,500 more over MSRP. And it's in their website. And it is what it is. It's the price to do business, it seems like anymore. Dealers can't be honest. If you tell me, hey, we don't sell anything at over MSRP, it's all 3K over, I've grown to accept that. But when they try to sneak the bullshit in, it just, oh my God, I was pretty mad. But at the end of the day, they took some of it away. They charged me for this stupid, what they call permacoat, which in the auto, the dealers, they're going to try to, we got to put nitrogen in the tires for $500. And you're like,
oh my goodness.
You're like, fuck you, dude.
Come on.
This isn't a race car. If this was NASCAR and we need consistent tire pressure, sure, let's go that. It's an off-road vehicle. I will say this, the Bronco crowd, for as whiny, kind of bitchy as they are, and I get it. It's an Amazon culture now. We're used to just hitting buy now, and 2 days later, it's at your door. They have to realize, you're price guaranteed. A lot of these people don't realize, unless your dealership's just an asshole and just gonna, really ding you for the markup. Ford didn't, any price increases that Ford does, they're like, no, we're guarantee you, you're for the next 2 years, we'll hold to that. But where in a lot of cases, if you just need a pickup truck now, good luck. You're get your lube out and get ready to go, because you're at the hands of the dealerships. But no, ultimately, we did get the Bronco. I did have to buy this stupid ass permacoat thing, and then I did a story on it, and it got to the dealership the next day, and the general manager's calling me, hey, what can we do to make this right? And I just was honest with him. I was like, hey man, you guys forced me to buy. No, we don't force you to buy anything. And I was like, your finance lady said, if I do not purchase this, I don't get the vehicle. No, that's not how we do business. And I was like, okay. At the end of the day, they claim they're going to give me a hard top for free. I got a soft top with mine. And at the end of the day, that's $3,500 or so. They're kind of, I'm happy with it. I don't ask for anything. And I even told the guys, look, I'm going to give you an honest review of your business, because I would expect the same for my business. And I said, I don't want anything. And I got all that out of the way. And at the end of the day, they still tried to make it right for me. But we've had a blast with the thing.